Why do we fight? Because we like it.
I was supposed to shadow something here.
Why don't you join us? Team up. Cause chaos.
So, I won't lie when I say I was on a bit of a hiatus for the past few days or so. I'm not sure how many days. But I took a I took a project to do a logo for somebody, and that conflicted with my time to be able to edit videos. But before that, believe it or not, I was already in the process of taking like a slight day off to just pull this up a little bit. Taking a slight day off to just get a better understanding of what I want to do for this channel in terms of certain things in the future, and whether I can actually keep this going for the livelihood of what Bleeding Edge is. So I would say first things first, as long as Bleeding Edge is around, I don't think that I'll never actually stop making content on it, because truthfully, it is and there goes that lever penalty still sitting there, man. And the thing is, I haven't played 3 games ever since that time when I played, but it's all good. Ignore this at the bottom, please. I'm not a lever, trust me. Anyway, what I was saying before was, as we just check the leaderboards, this video is going to be a little bit different, and wow, Joroyo plays every single day. Wow. Okay, weekly top though. Weekly top, we got a lot of I want to say weekly top, we got a lot of people, man. We got a lot of people. Now, I mainly just want to do this just to, like I said before, make sure that people actually understand who's putting in the hard work and who's actually playing Bleeding Edge and who's doing all that crazy stuff with the characters, as well as who's putting it down for the majority of the time throughout the week. Total wins got Miyafu with 200. Okay. Jukebox Hero, I've seen you before, 133. As well as, let's see, top killing blows, Rich Ken Kanaki coming in at number 1. Total damage, again, got Miyafu. Maifu? Yeah, Maifu. God's Canadian. Total healing, I've seen you before, as well as IRs, I've seen you before. So yeah, it's good to know that there's still some players out there that are still doing what's necessary. These names aren't loading, but that's totally fine. It's good to know that there are that everyone is still doing what they do on Bleeding Edge, and that everyone still is still loving this game. So, world leaderboard entirely, I don't think the world leaderboard is going to change compared to... No, it kind of has changed compared to when I last saw it. Luffy 16 is still in there, as well as Bleeding Edge 553. Yeah. So again, it's always good to see the ranks though. Like every single week, either Monday or Friday, it's always good to see this. But what I was getting into was a little bit of an understanding of what I want to actually do for this channel and everything. So as always, I'm gonna do my usual jump in, and of course I'm hoping for 665. Yes. Oh man, like I said, even if I haven't played this game in a while, I get hyped when I see 665, man. But I gotta do this right. On the blue team, before this thing gets a little bit too far, we have Hearing Moon 4316, Copycat Orb 735, Little Ninja 6289, FBI X Marlin X345, and on the red team we have Half Dead to Me, as well as arturodelavegax and Afroman for 2023, as well as KENPAKUM. KENPAKUM? I'm gonna go with KENPAKUM. Ken. I'm just gonna call you Ken for the rest of this game. So we're gonna jump into 665, and yeah. So I wouldn't say overall Bleeding Edge, like I said before, Bleeding Edge is not a bad game. A lot of people try to give Bleeding Edge flack because of when you first get into the game, you don't understand everything, and you get super team wiped, as well as just sometimes you try your hardest and it just does not work out. Wow, I hope this quality is real good for you guys. Hearing Moon right now playing this Gizmo. He's totally by himself, dude. And someone gave me a little tip to, yeah, didn't know you could hit. There's nothing here that says hit T to get rid of this overlay. I've been trying to get rid of this overlay for the longest time. So shout out to the person in that YouTube video, in that comment section, that actually helped me understand that. I've been trying to get rid of this for the longest time, bro. I was actually gonna message Bleeding Edge and say, like, is there a way that you can get rid of the overlay? And I'm glad I didn't, because that'd be pretty embarrassing. So, and it lets you still switch off. That is nice. The only thing about it is that it kind of eliminates the name from being over top of the character. But if I were to, let's say, hit free, I can tell that Little Ninja is holding on to 7 power cells, and they totally dodge that hyper beam. So yeah, business as usual. But for those of you who know me, I do love Bleeding Edge. But what I love more than Bleeding Edge, Red Team's in the lead so far. What I love more than Bleeding Edge, honestly, is video game psychology. Special beam is up. Everyone's getting hit by this. Okay, that was a lot of damage taken. Blue team sticking together. Golden Trouble is out. Ooh, Afro Man totally took all that damage. See, dude, I can't have a heart-to-heart conversation while all this action is going on. Field of Thunder, Zero is gone, and I have a feeling so is not Kulov, Makatu. Yes, however, FBI agents getting put into a cage. Yo, Blue Team, fuck that Maeve up. Don't let him do you like that. Thank you. I was gonna say, do not let him do you like that. Alright, we're gonna get the fixed cam, because that was a little stuff just now. But yeah, one thing that I'd say I love more than, wow, that didn't got right. More than actually playing video games is the concept of video game psychology. And what I mean by that is the actual level design of a video game, like how a video game makes you feel overall, is more of what I think is more important than actually playing a video game. Like the things that video games can do for you in your life, I think is way more fascinating than actually playing a video game. Like the fact that, like I tell people all the time, please, you know, people try to get on Fortnite for what it is, but technically speaking, compared to a lot of things back then, Fortnite engages a lot of people to not only play together, but it gives them an opportunity to take things like, you know, accountability as well as friendship and certain things like that. You can say that maybe Fortnite is messing with your child's grades or stuff like that, but let's switch over to someone else, probably on a Red Team. Red Team's looking pretty fire right now. Switching over here to Makatu. Gonna get freed up a little bit. Afro Man, he's gonna get his heals in, and Little Ninja got completely wiped, but it's all good. I have a feeling that Blue Team isn't gonna go out like that. Red Team still holding on to 12 power cells. Damon holding on to 5. He's gonna get out of there. Zero really had to get out of there. Oh, it's been a while. My little my camera movement is a little off, but you know, still getting in there. Okay, so Blue Team's trying to hunt down for Zero hard, but Maeve's not having that. Maeve is totally in it for the win. There's a fight going on down here. Hearing Moon doing whatever he can, but he's getting a little too confident. Damon's gonna come up, and that is it for Hearing Moon. That is it for Miko. Back over here to Red Team. I'm gonna get over to this Maeve player for a second. Wow, Maeve sucked that dude's life away. But luckily he has a Zero right there to team up with. Really digging the orange color scheme for Maeve. Maeve gets put into a stun. Golden Trouble is out. Did she get it out in time? Ooh, no. The hitbox on that wall right there literally blocked it. That sucks. But Maeve is not giving up going up against Nid. Nid, however, tells him to feel the thunder. Maeve's doing as much as she can. Makatu's coming in with the knockdowns. Blue Team's coming in, but they're a little too late. Nope, Nid was able to get out of there just in time. Mavis chasing this guy down. Up, but Damon comes in. Blue team is really trying to not have that. Into the beam. You didn't have to do that. God damn, how can you have a heart-to-heart when there's so much sickness going on in this game? Oh my goodness, Makachu rolling around at the speed of sound.
Sleeping Fool's lie.
Put the circle downstairs. I don't think he meant to put the circle up here, maybe? I don't think he meant to put the circle downstairs. Yeah, he put that circle in a totally different spot that wasn't even relevant to the fight. Copycat Orb. Rolling next to Miko as well as... Nope, just rolling next to Miko. We're gonna chase that guy down. But yeah, so... originally, I love Bleeding Edge, but originally when I was gonna do this channel, I was gonna do things that would more likely help people improve their overall gameplay when it comes to games. Like, literally, when I understood the concept of what tilting is, if you've ever played like Fortnite or League of Legends or any game in general, if you've heard of the concept of tilting, it literally, I describe it literally like, you know, it's similar to you tilt a vending machine in a way. When you tilt a vending machine, you're kind of super angry because you're tilting the vending machine because you're like super angry and everything, and you just want to get something out of it, but it's just not going to happen like that. That was kind of a weird way to describe it, but actually the way I was describe it, when you tilt, you're on a slope, and more than likely, you can't try to push your way back up that hill. And even so, when you're at that peak, once you start tilting, you kind of sort of force your way back down. And when I was understanding the concept of, like, you know, trying to improve my overall gameplay, things like tilting and taking accountability for your teammates and stuff like that, as well as the stuff that you do, I noticed that I started to be a lot more calmer when it came to me playing video games. So like I said, I played fighting games a lot, but I would always get super mad. Like, you guys would not believe. You think I'm actually a nice guy? My name's Chaos for a reason. Like, I'm actually really ashamed of the amount of times that I would send people hate mail because of the fact that they just simply outplayed me, but I wasn't understanding that. And I feel like a lot of people these days, when they're playing games, they don't understand how to actually make a comeback or how to actually, you know, play the game for the enjoyment of winning, but you have no idea how good your brain works when it's pushed to its max limit and you actually understand yourself. So, like I was saying, for the sake of Bleeding Edge, we're gonna give a little hit to this mid. It is 39 to 34. Blue team is holding on to 4 power cells. However, don't worry, I still have faith in red team. Red team, let's see, Gizmo, Makachu. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually glad that this is a pretty tight game real quick. I'm actually glad that this is a pretty tight game and not like a huge blowout, because this would be like a waste of a video in my mind and I would probably do this all over. But for the sake of this, I would say when I first started this channel, we're gonna free up a little bit because Damon's gonna do some heavy knockdowns. He's not playing with that cool off. Herring Moon walked into the beam. Little Ninja still holding on to 6 power cells. Blue team looking like they're trying to come in for this win now. Kulov looking like he's about to get the knockdown. Yes, he did. Getting back over to blue team. Little Ninja, I believe this person is. Yeah, Little Ninja is trying to hold it, and the objective is only on C. He's gonna have to sneak his way over there. He's choosing not to score. He's choosing to get some shadow strikes in. Get some shadow strikes in. But yeah, even Damon's chasing behind him. I can see Damon's right behind him. Even he can. Yo, that was crazy. Damon battles are so. Damon 1v1s are so tight. Can you get out of there? Ooh, can you get out of there? Yeah. Little Ninja, you gotta get out of there, dude. You're holding on to how many? 8 power cells. You are the last member of your team right now who's trying to do it. However, if we get back over to the rest of red team, they're trying to push on blue team so hard right now. And it tells them to feel the thunder. FBI Merlin. However, Merlin is by himself. He definitely made a way out of there though. So far, red team's holding on to 5 power cells. Next phase is about to happen in 5 seconds. Curious to see how this actually goes. Well, hand points are deactivated, but you know, I'm curious to see if Damon's gonna lose those 8 power cells and what's gonna happen. Red team, like I said, I actually have faith on red team, but it depends on if this Damon wants to score. We're gonna have to wipe the rest of red team as well as get that scoring. But yeah, as always, to continue what I was saying, I liked. Oh, this fight is intense. I like the idea of what video games can actually do for your mental health in terms of actually just playing. Because, as you guys know, when I do like toxic teammate videos and stuff like that, toxicity in a game, sometimes you can't necessarily help it with anybody, but believe me, I used to actually be a little bit of a hate mailer type of guy, and I actually learned to calm that down over time. Maybe it's because I've gotten a little bit older and matured a little bit, but I also realized, Jesus Christ, Gizmo, there was nothing you could do about that one. But I also just realized over time, one, me getting angry is not going to help my overall gameplay at all. And two, me yelling at someone else who I don't know, who could literally be my next door neighbor, Alright, this was a horrible camera switch. Sorry, guys. Green Moon, 43 to 46. Blue team has 19 power cells. What are you guys doing? This is really scaring me right now. This is malarkey. Both objectives are they're going to be at A and B. Shadow Strike is right over top of the orb. Kulov has his healing circle out. Oh my goodness, blue team is trying to go in it to win it right now, and I totally understand, dude. Red team's getting wiped, yes. If I had to call it, man, blue team is definitely trying to go in right now. Red team's not going to be able to spawn back in time, and that is going to be... Oh my god, Special Beam is out. Damon. Playing around with Miko's life force. But let's see. Red team not trying to give up just yet. Not just yet. Granted, if everyone on red team doesn't get there, red team's not going to be able to do it. Makutu goes back inside of the circle, though he is unbreakable. Unstoppable. Makutu's down, as well as Damon. And I have a feeling that blue team's just going to try to beat some ass on Gizmo. Yep, and that's going to be it. But Special Beam is out. Everyone's got to dodge that again real quick. Everyone's going to go for A so far. Yeah, blue team's got 19 power cells. They're going to try to finish it down right now. Herring Moon can literally walk over there right now, but he's probably just chilling like a villain. He's probably talking mad shit in chat too. But yeah, just the literal concept of like, how can I say this? So my like I said, my original plan for what this channel was to do videos that actually would help people kind of improve their gameplay a little bit. Because believe it or not, wow, that beam, no, don't lose those. Oh, Little Ninja lost those 12 power cells. Okay, this is getting interesting. Overall, it was like, you know, starting this channel would be a way to engage people in video game psychology. Red team actually took that. Blue team was slacking behind just now. Everyone did so good on this match, man. Little Ninja lost those power cells, but it's all good. So I give credit to where credit is due. Copycat Or did 13,700 damage. Healing. You can tell it's been a while since I've done this. But FBI Merlin, he went 15 and 5 and did 14 damage taken. Little Ninja did 20 and 2 with 15,000 damage done, as well as 18 on the objective score. Could have had a lot more just now, man, but I'm not sure what happened just now. Red team, however, Afro Man 9 and 7, Arturo going 5 and 8 with 14,000 damage taken, as well as KENPAKUM going 14 and 5 with 11 killing blows, and of course Have Dead to Me going 7 and 4. GG's all around to everyone who was involved. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna let this flow into probably another video, but yeah. I originally just liked the idea of what video games can actually do for you, and a little bit over some time, I'm going to develop some videos so that people can get an idea of what it is that I talk about. But, guys, you would be amazed at what it is you can actually do for yourself in your overall gameplay. Like, I play fighting games, but you have no idea how much fighting games stressed me out so much to the core. 665 is already in the way. We're gonna go for Hydro Core. Yeah. As we're loading in Hydro Core. Of course, on the blue team, we have Ricky92, who I hope is loading in, as well as Jenkins Sean, Nicola Palata, and it's Keanu Reeves. As well as on the red team, the JD, something, Menino Soleveria, Laxi Phase 88, as well as Stony 38, and King of the Hill is the map modifier.